Hi friends, you are not gonna believe the size of this bag. Let me show you. I think it weighs as much as I do. Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Maria, and if you are new to the channel, thank you. I'm so glad you found me. I have such a big haul of stuff, mostly because it's like heavy stuff. I recently posted a thrift with me video shopping for all of these items in the store. So if you haven't seen that yet, head over to that video. It's a lot of fun, but you know I'm here for you, and I got so many DMs over on Instagram like, hey, we need a haul. You know, you kind of showed us everything, but we'd love to see everything else. So that is here. I'm here for the people. But the story behind this haul is I was at Party City, which was like a mile away. I had to return some stuff after my daughter's birthday party that I didn't end up using. And I remembered that one of my favorite thrift stores was literally like a mile away. So I was like, let me just see. I was a little bit sad. On their website, it said 75% off Halloween sale. And when I went, I was like, oh my gosh, is the whole store 75% off? What am I going to do? And that wasn't true. Their Halloween items were 75% off, but they still had one color tag that was 50% off and one color tag that was 35% off. That's a big deal for me because my Goodwills and local thrift stores do not really have discount days other than like a few of these local ones that I've been able to find. So whenever I can stop in and get them, I will. I had very limited amount of time. I had stopped in after work and I had to go get my kids from daycare. So this was what I was able to grab in about an hour. I was just going through the racks and like grabbing. But we've been talking way too long. Let's dig into it. Okay, things are literally like falling out at me. So we're just gonna find what we find. I went straight to the sweaters. So a lot of what's in here is sweaters. I hit the denim on the way out, and then I did some dresses in between. I didn't have time to go through the whole store. So those are the sections I decided to look through. I have found some really good dresses before. That's why I really wanted to do the dresses. And then my sweaters are just selling right now. All right, the first one that I have here is a nice like bridesmaid's dress, formal wear. They always have really good formal wear at this store. I'm not really sure where they get it all from, but this was new with tags. I wasn't familiar with this brand. It's Christina Wu. The retail price on here said $153, and it looks like they resell fairly decently. The yellow tags, I can't remember if it was the yellow or the blue that were 50% off and the other was 35%. I'll probably be able to tell as we go depending on which color tag I have more of. But here's that label in case you're not familiar. I've been picking up more and more bridesmaids dresses, and since this one was new with tags, hopefully I'll be able to find the exact color and style. That's very important when you're selling like bridesmaids dresses, so that people, if they're asked to be in a bridal party or something and they're looking for a cheaper option, they can still find the style and the exact color that they need to get. All right, this one I did pay up for just because I knew I was gonna have a low average cost of goods, so a little splurging here and there wouldn't kill me. This is so pretty, and this is my size. So I'm hoping to wear this once or twice, maybe to church. I'm also going to New York City this weekend with my husband. My mother-in-law is coming to stay with the kids, so we're excited. We're gonna get out, and I'm maybe gonna wear some of this stuff to that fun trip. But this is Intimately Free, people. It is a size small. I did pay the full $10 for this just because I think it'll sell well. I'm also going to be able to wear this to work because it's a nice long kind of just pencil skirt. It's a little bit formal, but I'll put a blazer on the top and that'll kind of make it more like workplace professional. All right, this is another one that I might bring on my trip to New York City. It is J.Crew, which I do like selling J.Crew. I usually don't pick it up other than like at Dollar Days in the bins. This was $7. I did pay the full $7 because this is a down puffer jacket. So anything that's down, that's going to increase the value a little bit. I think this color is really trendy right now. Olive green, sage greens, especially in fall and winter, we're in the right season for it. This is a size medium. It is slightly older. This is from holiday of 2010, but it just seems like that style that doesn't really go out of style. But I might wear this on our trip. We're going on the ferry over to the Statue of Liberty, so I think that would be good like for like wind resistance maybe. All right, speaking of green, this is the other one I decided to pay up for because it was Lulu. I wasn't looking in the activewear. I think this was in the wrong place. Maybe somebody had put it back. This was also $10, but I know I can sell these for at least $30. So I think that'll be worth it. Plus with the average cost of goods, it'll be a little bit lower, but these feel so nice. I mean, it's Lulu, so of course they feel nice, but for some reason, these ones just feel newer to me. I don't know if they've ever even been washed. All right, here's one of my more exciting finds of the day, and I'm seeing that it's sparkly. So there's something in this bag that must be sparkly. But this is absolutely stunning. I love the red. Think of this for like a holiday party. This is a size 0, and I'm hopefully gonna maybe wear it on our trip to New York City as well. These kind of just like hang off your shoulder. We're going to see a Broadway musical. We're actually going to Chicago while we're in New York City, and I'm thinking I might wear it there, or just to one of our other, I have 2 really nice dinner reservations. This is Syncosep, which is sold at Anthropologie, and it's a very, very high end. So this might sell for over $100, definitely between 50 and 100 at least. It is a small size, which I know is a little bit tougher to sell. Normally, I'm thankful for it because it means I can wear it first. Oh, here's what's getting everything sparkly. This was another one that I was so excited for. Guys, if you are not aware of this brand, definitely take a good look. This is Lucy in the Sky. I'm sorry, they have their tags attached to it. This is Lucy in the Sky. I had never heard of this before I started reselling. This is only my 3rd time finding it, full disclosure, but it's a little boutique-y brand. It might just be an online boutique, and they make these really kind of sexy, slinky dresses, but they always sell fast and well. I have sold 2 of them. One even was flawed. It had been kind of redesigned, and they both sold for, I think one sold for 55 and one maybe sold for 50 within like the week for both of them. This is so pretty. I was actually hoping to wear this also because one night we're gonna go out late for like drinks and stuff, but it's a little too large on me. This one was $5 plus the discount, either 50% or 35%. I want to say that blue was the 50% and yellow was the 35%, if I'm remembering that correctly. I'm also sorry if I'm playing with my hair more than normal. It is so staticky in here, so I keep seeing it like frizz out and then I grab it, so I'll try not to do that. Okay, I did grab some denim. As I said, Abercrombie & Fitches definitely have a moment right now, especially with denim. However, this is one that I am hoping might fit me. I need to replace some of my denim. And there's one, this one and another one I'm actually hoping will fit me and that I will keep. However, the risk is low because if they don't fit me, I will end up just reselling. This was $7. I might not have paid that full price if I wasn't hoping to be mine at the end of the day, but I do think that if not, I'll still make some money on them. They're the perfect stretch. Looks like kind of like a slim boyfriend style. Another formal piece. This is a long length, full length gown, and this is Lulu's. I've kind of slowed down on Lulu's a bit. It's just not selling kind of as fast as I would like, but it does end up selling. So then I still end up picking it up. But since this was a full length and I thought great for, yes, it could be bridesmaid, but it also could just be a great kind of event holiday party dress. It is a size small. I don't know if I will have an occasion to wear it. It's too fancy, probably full length for my trip this weekend. But I did pay, this was $10, so with the discount, $7.50 or so for that. Okay, next I ended up getting these Chico's pants. I love selling Chico's, but I've been slowing down on their pants actually and liking their tops and dresses more. It's a size 1.5. Chico's is a plus size brand, so I think that's around a large or something like this. But this So Lifting line, I have sold that as well as the So Slimming line in their denim, and it always does really well. So I decided to pick those up. Those were marked at $5 blue. All right, when I tell you I hit the sweaters, like I just hit the sweaters, and I only hit like 1 row of them. There were like 4 rows. I could have walked out of this store with so much stuff if I'd wanted to. By quantity, I probably didn't get that much more items than I usually do at the store, but since they were all bulky, it just seemed like it. So this was marked at $5, and this was a soft surroundings. It's a size large, and look how amazingly fuzzy. This is like the softest cotton candy pink mixed with like white. It's got a knit bell sleeve on it, but oh my gosh, this would also be beautiful in like springtime, transitioning out of winter. But I think this will sell pretty well. I'll probably list this between like 30 and 35. This was another really great find today in the sweater section. I paid the full $7 for this one, and this is Velvet by Graham & Spencer, and it's a size extra large, which means I'll probably wear it to work first and maybe on this trip as well. But look how beautiful this like chunky cable knit sweater. Graham & Spencer and Velvet, Graham & Spencer, which is one of the lines, is an extremely expensive brand, very expensive. I actually just sold a maxi dress by Velvet, Graham & Spencer this past week, and it sold full price on Poshmark for $75. So I think I found this like the day before, and then that dress sold, and I was like, yes, I've got another one. I need to be separating the things I might wear for New York. All right, another little dress here. This is like a suede, I don't know, I doubt it's real, but it feels like a really lightweight suede. Yeah, polyester and spandex, but like a crushed blue, almost like velvet. This is Boston Proper, which I've only sold once, but it did really well and is a very kind of high-end expensive brand, size 6. I did pay the $7 for that, mostly because I just wanted to try it again to see if it was just kind of like a fluke the first time I sold it, or if I really should be keeping an eye out and trying to buy it more often. I just don't find it all that often. When I went through the denim, they had like an aisle of corduroy on the other side, and I love selling corduroy. It sells great for me. I sold a pair of Pilcrow corduroy like 2 days ago. So I picked up a whole bunch more corduroy. Here is J. Jill corduroy. These are a size 10. It was marked at $5 yellow. Looks like these were dry cleaned. It's got a dry clean tag, which is always good. It means somebody kept really good care of them. And this is in that like nice cream color. I feel like creams, neutrals, blacks are very trending right now. They're like contemporary, minimalist, capsule wardrobe, quiet luxury. Those are all really good terms for this. So I've been keeping an eye out for that color palette. It's also a color palette that I am drawn to. This is J. Jill, also in a size 4X, which is a great size. This was marked $7 yellow, and it's just a really pretty kind of wear anywhere. Well, I shouldn't say wear anywhere because they have a line that's wear anywhere, but you could wear this anywhere you want type dress. Actually, I think this one is that line, which is probably why it's in my head. Oh, not wear anywhere, wherever collection. I'm sorry, I was close. But this was, yeah, I'm thinking blue was 50% off because I wouldn't have paid more than $5 for this. Anyway, this is a size 2X, just another nice little slouchy dress there. These are both great because you could throw them in a suitcase and they're not going to wrinkle. So I'll always mark things like that as wrinkle free. Here's another one. I just hit like a row of these that I grabbed a whole bunch. This is soft surroundings, and this is a 2X. Again, this was $7, so I think 50% off of that, but at least 35%. I like the open front patch pockets on the front of that one, and it's just like a nice, like heavy, sturdy jersey knit. This one was a fun one. I was looking through the sweaters, and I had skipped a different aisle, and I saw like a sleeve hanging down. Let me find the sleeve. So I saw this hanging on the rack. That's all I could see. And I was like, well, first, you guys say out loud, what does this look like? Tell me what you think this is. Okay. I thought it was Free People. So I was like, let me just check. So I meandered over and looked at it. And yes, it is indeed Free People. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. And this is a size small. It's obviously very oversized. So this could probably fit like through a large at least. But that also means that I will probably wear it a few times. Maybe not to the office because it's so casual. I paid the full. They only had this marked at $5. That's why I love this store. Sometimes things are priced up, but most things are not. And the things that are usually seem pretty valid. All right, more sweaters. More J gel. I did find quite a bit of J gel this day, and this is a size extra large. This material tag is cut out, but I have sold this style before, and it is a linen blend. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to find the exact comparables online and list it as with the material as a linen blend, since the material tag is cut out. If I can't, that I won't list it that way, because I'm not like 100% certain, but I'm like 99% certain. But it's just a nice kind of open front loose knit cardigan. It's in like a really dark mustardy yellow, almost brown color. I'm not sure how it's showing on camera. That was marked $5 yellow plus a discount. This one is so fun. I might not have gotten this if it hadn't fit me, because I'll probably just wear this to work once. Can you see the trend here? But this is Lewin Gray by Loft, which I normally will leave behind, but I will pick it up sometimes because it does normally sell. It's a size extra small, $5 without the discount. But this is so soft. I wish you guys could feel this. So incredibly soft, and that's one of my favorite colors. Okay, more denim. Guys, I keep picking up denim. I'm sorry, I keep picking up Paige. What do you guys think of Paige jeans? Sometimes they sell, and they sell really well, and then they sit forever and ever. So I'm not really sure, but these are a size 28, and they are the Verdugo crop. I probably didn't realize they were cropped in the store. I might have left them, but they were marked 7 yellow. They're in very good condition, so I don't know. I was just excited to be grabbing lots of stuff. All right, more corduroy, but these are AG, so Adriano Goldschmied. These are the Stevie ankle, slim, straight ankle. Again, I was hoping the color might help with these. They are green corduroy, but it might also detract because that's a very kind of specific buyer. Not everyone is out there wearing green corduroy, but they were $5, no discount, and yeah, I was just grabbing a bunch of corduroy. These are a 27 regular. Next pair of jeans is Garnet Hill, which I do like selling Garnet Hill, and I don't have any Garnet Hill in my closet right now. So I did pay the full $7 for those. Probably wouldn't have gone that much farther than $7, but I did decide to grab them. They just look like a nice kind of classic. They're a size 27 as well. I love when I can find some cashmere. We're in the right season to be selling cashmere. This is a cashmere blend, but this is Neiman Marcus, just a house line, $7 plus the discount, and a nice open front cardigan, little like chevron, but it's got like metallic gold fabric in that. I'm not sure how well that's going to show you guys on camera. And it's 80% cashmere, 15% polyester, 5% metallic. There's just like one spot where the stitching has come out a tad, but I'm going to be able to use a thread puller and pull that back in to hide it on the inside. Just your friendly reminder, don't cut something like that. It's going to ruin the garment because then it could unravel. You'll always just want to get a thread puller and pull it into the inside so you won't see it, but it won't hurt kind of the engineering of the stitching. These are one of my favorite finds just because they are so cute. I got them mostly to wear, but I probably will then resell them because they're just Topshop size 4, and they're like what fabric is this? Like, they had them with the corduroy. It's not corduroy, like a wide stitch corduroy maybe. I don't know, but these like trousers are absolutely trending right now. Pleated trousers, flat front trousers, wide leg trousers, all the trousers. And I loved this like burnt orange color. I don't know, maybe I should try to work these into my New York wardrobe also. Looks like somebody like pinned them up, but I think they're like probably just were too big. Like the normal, I did check these, the normal hem is there, it's intact, there's nothing wrong with it. So they probably just wanted them to be a little bit cuffed on the bottom. So I paid $5 for those. Here I do just like selling Talbots. So here's a pair of jeans. I think if blue was 50%, these were $3.50. And these are the everyday relaxed jean. I probably could have grabbed like 20 pairs of Talbots if I had wanted to, jeans, but I picked a couple favorites that looked like they were in the best condition. I like that these have this cuffed bottom like flannel. I think those would be cute for the holiday season. And these are a size 6. Here's the one pair of shoes I found. These little baby Air Force Ones, just white, but I like how they have the teal and the pink on the back. I just need to clean them up a tad, but I think those will clean up very well. Air Force Ones tend to yellow along the soles here, and these are not yellowed at all. They just need a little bit of Goo Gone to get some brown and sticky off. The other problem, so these were $6.96 yellow, so they were discounted from that. These would fit my son right now, but the problem is if I put him in them and he wears them to daycare, they have this black rubber mulch that's gonna get all over him, so I probably won't, or I'll just have him wear them once, like to church or to a fun event where he can't destroy them, and then I'll sell them because he's gonna grow out of them in like 5 minutes anyway, because they're size 5 and he's wearing size 5 like right this second. More cashmere, and this was $4 straight up. This is Talbot's, but it's definitely an older Talbot's, but you guys have heard me say a million times I will sell that tag. And it is a merino wool cashmere blend. Just a nice cardigan. It's got some buttons in the front, super soft. I like these buttons. They're like are they a toggle? They're a toggle button, but they're just like a cylinder shape. So I think that'll probably sell between 30 and 35 probably. Here's a great find, Eileen Fisher. I think I have another Eileen Fisher in here if I'm remembering correctly. Eileen Fisher Petite, made of Italian yarn. It is a petite medium, but this was only $3. So that's lovely. It's a nice sweater, perfect for the season. Where's the other? I think this is the other Eileen. Yeah, so this is a newer label, or at least more new than the other one. Size 1X, and this is also made of Italian yarn. What type is this? This is extra fine merino wool, so that's great. Again, this is that color palette, these creams, oatmeals, beiges that I was talking about. So they had this marked $7 yellow. All right, a couple more pairs of corduroy. This is another one of those Talbots. The Flawless 5 Pocket is one of their just like best selling pants, I think, but a nice kind of chocolate brown. Chocolate brown is a trending color. This was marked $7 blue and is a size 16W, and it's a straight leg. Does anybody else like selling corduroy? Do you find that it sells well for you, or is it just me? I'm not sure. This is purple. Well, it's like a berry. Like I'll probably tag it as berry purple. It's got an ankle zip on the bottom. I thought for the holiday season, somebody might want this color. And it is Pilcro and the letterpress. It's not their brand new label, or else the letterpress would have been stitched out, but it is one of their newer ones. It is a size 32. And again, I just sold Pilcro corduroy earlier this week. That was a beige color. I've sold Pilcro navy blue corduroy, but I've never sold Pilcro purple. We will see. Make sure you're watching my what sold videos. All right, this one I loved. I don't know tons about sports vintage, but this looked really good to me. This is a vintage Bowls cropped windbreaker hooded jacket. And I know it's vintage for a variety of reasons. This is the old Bowls logo, which sells well from what I can see. And it's got the super large spell out on the back. I love that. Like, this would be so cute on somebody. This is an older NBA tag right there. It is a size small. Like, if I had a reason to keep this I paid $7 for, $6.98 green. I would, but I don't follow the Bulls whatsoever. But I think this will do really well, probably on eBay, but I will, of course, list it also on Poshmark and Depop. I don't know, maybe it'll sell on Depop. Lots of sweaters. Absolutely lots of sweaters. Okay, this is Social Sanctuary, or I'm sorry, Social Standard by Sanctuary. I usually pass Social Standard. Sanctuary, I do have a tough time selling, and I think Social Standard is like a lower tier, so I pass it every time. This is the first time I picked it up, but I liked this, so I'm hoping the style will sell this. I'm not gonna mark it very high. I'll probably list it at like 30, but it's a chunky kind of olive green color loose knit sweater. I think somebody will like that. Sweaters are selling well, so as long as I can get this all listed quickly, that's the key. Here's another J. Jill sweater. This is a size medium. They only had this marked at $4, so I paid $4 for that. And this is another, I think, linen blend, just from how it feels. Yeah, this is a 55% linen, 45% rayon, just open front, long line sweater. So I'll tag this with kind of boho, beachy, lagging look, all those types of keywords. I loved the color on that one. This is another Talbot's piece. I just have a soft spot for Talbot's, guys. I'm sorry. But it is pure Pima cotton, size medium, short sleeve cardigan, which I don't see very often, so I don't know if that's gonna help it or hurt it that it's short sleeve, but it buttons down the front. It's super soft, and it is super, super good condition. It's got a dry cleaning tag in it, which again, always just means it was well taken care of, so I like seeing that. Couple more dresses. All right, somebody help me out. This is the second thing I have right now that says for Design Nation. What is Design Nation? Is that like an in-store brand? Like designers work with Target? Is that designers work with this brand? I saw a couple things that had a listing that said Kohl's in it, so I'm not really sure. I recently found a Millie dress that said Design Nation, and it looked like those ones were selling much lower than the normal Millie dresses, so that's okay. But I looked this up and I decided to get it anyway. It was $7 yellow, and this is Thacoon for Design Nation, but it looked like the Thacoon could carry it well enough. And it's perfect for the season because this is a like royal blue sweater dress, and I love the A-line style. This has like ribbing down it. It's very pretty. I think this would be incredibly flattering on somebody with this like, not A-line, like fit and flare style. And the color is stunning. It's coming off, I think, really well on camera, actually, that really bright blue. So I'll have to do some more research into the Design Nation thing, but if anybody knows, help me out down in the comments, please. Here's another really pretty blue. This looked like an older Soft Surroundings label, but I have sold this tag. This was $5 white, so that's what I paid for it. Here's the older Soft Surroundings tag, but this is it says small medium. Really, this must just be super oversized. And is this like really big slouchy? I guess it's a dress. I think it's supposed to be like a slouchy dress. I gotta look this up and see. But it's very substantial, very thick, very soft though. All right, I think all we have left is a few sweaters. Here we go. I think this is like a Talbot's video. Talbot's, if you want to sponsor me, just let me know. Although you probably don't want to because I'm reselling your clothes. This is Talbot's Plus 2X. I love selling Talbot's plus size sweaters. Like if somebody probably asks me what's your favorite thing to sell from Talbot's, it would probably be plus size sweaters. I also very much like selling their blazers. But this is so pretty. It's got this pointelle knit, which just means it has these like kind of holes and is a very specific type of knitting that you have to do to make it look like that, with the ribbing then on the bottom. I love it. It's not quite, it's almost like a peach. I would call this peach. I'm not sure how it's coming on camera. But this was $6.99, so I think it was probably $3.50 if I'm remembering correctly, and is incredibly soft. A brand I like selling in men's and women's clothes is Orvis. I find it more often in men's clothes, but I've sold it successfully in women's as well. It's an outdoor brand. They're also especially known for their fishing gear. But just like think of like being in a cabin in the woods and having a cozy fire for the weekend, like an outdoorsy family. That's what this is. So this is just a really pretty blue sweater, but I pick up Orvis consistently. So this was marked at $5 blue. And I'll probably list this for like 30 to 35 probably, but again, I still got to do all my research on that. This one I picked up mostly because it was fun. And I have an inability to leave behind things that I just really respond to, and I responded to this. This was only $3, white. And look at this, guys. It's the season for ugly holiday sweaters, although I don't think this is ugly because R2-D2 is the cutest robot in the entire world, but I'll still tag it as ugly, tacky, you know, all those things. But this is Star Wars for anyone that may not know. And yeah, for $3, it is a super lightweight sweater. Star Wars stuff doesn't sell for a ton unless it's really special or it's like the vintage Star Wars from the original trilogy. This is not, but I still think somebody will grab this and I can make, you know, 20 bucks or so off of that. All right, this is something that I haven't found in a while, or that I found and I leave behind because I won't pick it up at higher price points. But since I only had this marked at $2, I decided to get it. It is Logo by Lori Goldstein, which is like QVC, HSN, at least QVC, I think. And it is a size large. I will really only pick this up in the larger styles. But look how boho. This looks like a Free People wannabe, in my opinion. It's like a waffle knit thermal, and I love all this like embroidery and lace and stitching across the front. I just think it's super cute. Looks like Free People, Urban Outfitters, something like this. And you know, for something that's gonna sell for much lower, I'll probably sell this 20 to 25. All right, my last item in this bag is, guess what? A sweater. This tag is going to be really tough to show, unfortunately. But this is Etoile, I'm sorry, by Anthropologie. And it was marked at $7 yellow. It's a size extra small, which means I'll be able to wear it to work first, hopefully. But this is just a nice open front. Well, no, not open front. It has buttons. Cardigan slash like slouchy blazer, because it does have buttons that you can button it down at the front. It's actually got front pockets right here. I know it's hard to tell because the print is so loud. But this also feels like maybe wool. No, this is 100% cotton. It's got an extra button. I always put that in the description. If it has an extra button, people like to know that and see that. So don't forget to put that in your description. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's got a single button closure on the front. I was worried it was missing buttons, but it's just got a single button closure. So I haven't looked up what I'm gonna list this one for. I've never found Etoile by Anthropologie, but it does look like it's a newer label because it says by Anthropologie on it, which they've only started doing in recent years. And I think it's one of their higher selling, like sells for more type brands. All right, that is everything I got. If you can't tell, it is sweater weather. I'm wearing a sweater right now, and I've definitely got to get all these things listed. So I'm gonna go get to work. I also think I just heard my son, he was napping, and it is time to get him up and start getting dinner. Thanks for hanging out with me. I think my next video will probably be a what sold video, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like this video if you stayed the whole time. Of course, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.